Chapter 60, Gaining a Fortune Too. No matter how anxious the Emperor and Imperial Preceptor were, Xue Fanxin did not care. She quietly went back to the Duke's estate and returned to her room through the window. Then, she changed out of her night clothes. Jiushang had been waiting in the room for Xue Fanxin. He even deliberately converged his aura. The darkness of the night merged with his body, making it impossible to differentiate between them. He had wanted to wait for Xue Fanxin to come back and see how smug this little girl was. Who knew that she would start changing after returning and would not even notice that he was in the room? What a careless girl. Thank God it was him tonight. What if it had been anyone else? Little girl, shouldn't you check if there's anyone in the room before you change? Seeing that Xue Fanxin had not noticed him for a long time, Jiushang was very displeased. He had no choice but to speak up. Xue Fanxin really did not know that Jiushang was in the room. She had already taken off half of her clothes and was frightened by the sudden voice. You, why are ya here? Although she was frightened, Xue Fanxin quickly recovered and continued changing. She did not mind doing it in front of Jiushang at all. She was still wearing a thick undershirt. What was there to be afraid of? Jiushang found it difficult to understand Xue Fanxin's thoughts. Seeing that she did not mind his presence, he said unhappily, "In the future, you are not allowed to randomly change in front of other men. Do you hear me? I'm still wearing a bunch of clothes inside. It's not like I revealed anything. Why are you so anxious?" Xue Fanxin had already changed her clothes and hidden her night clothes. She only calmed down after finishing her task. When she escaped from the 100-herb hall, she happened to see the Imperial Preceptor leading experts towards the 100-herb hall. If the people from the Imperial Preceptor's estate came knocking on her door, wouldn't it be terrible if she was still wearing her night clothes at that time? Hence, she could only relax a little after changing out of her clothes. However, Jiushang was not thinking about that. His expression turned ugly as he warned Xue Fanxin solemnly, "Listen to me. You are not to change in front of other men in the future, or I will lock you up." How could his consort be looked at by other men? Xue Fanxin couldn't be bothered to argue with Jiushang. She said perfunctorily, all right, I won't change in front of other men." Jiushang naturally could tell that Xue Fanxin was just saying it on the surface. However, he had ways to deal with this little girl. He threw out the large sack from before. "These are the spirit herbs you stole tonight. Take them. If you do anything that will make me unhappy in the future, I'll punish you properly." All right, I already agreed not to change in front of other men. What else do you want? When Xue Fanxin saw the spirit medicine, she was no longer in the mood to care about Jiushang. All her attention was on the spirit medicine. She took out the stuff inside and looked at them. "Wow, I made a killing tonight. It's just some worthless things. Look at how happy you are. What's not valuable? This is very valuable, okay? A frog at the bottom of a well is ignorant. Enjoy yourself, I have other things to do." Jiushang did not stay for long. He took a few more looks at Xue Fanxin and realized that this little girl's attention was all on the spirit medicine. She did not have any eyes for him at all, so he was very displeased. But so had, sooner or later, he would make this little girl only have him in her heart.